episode of Ask Me Anything with me, JJ Barnes. On a Monday, I do, Ask Me Anything. So I get sent questions all through the week. Some of them are older because I don't do every single one that I get sent. And I mix them all up. I put them into this bag. I answer them at random. I do just a little selection. Sometimes I get some really big ones that make me think a lot and I have to do only a few questions because I talk so much. Sometimes I get lots of little short ones and I run through lots more questions. But basically, I just try my best to answer everything you send me as honestly as possible. Even when they're strange, even when they're a bit weird, I do my best, and yeah, let's just see what happens. Okay, first up. If you were a domestic pet, would you rather be a cat, dog, hamster, or snake? And why? Dog. Dogs get to go for long walks. We take our dog to the pub, she likes that. But then cats do spend a lot of time lounging around. I wouldn't like to be a hamster. They don't live very long and they're usually just kept in a little cage. And I wouldn't want to be a snake because they eat live, like, mouses and things. I wouldn't like that. But cats and dogs seem to have a pretty good deal. So I'm going to go dog. I think I would like going for walks and being taken to the pub. I like pubs. And cats tend to, like, attack birds and things. I don't think I would enjoy that. And feathers and things. So I'm going to go dog. Right. If you could only listen to one song for the rest of your life, what would it be? One song. Now the question is, do you want it to be like a really, really long song? Because then, you know, it's just got loads of different sections, it's more interesting. Or do you want it to be something like real simple? Like if you went for, say, like Albatross by Fleetwood Mac, right? Very calming, soothing. It's not going to get it probably would get irritating. The thing is, right, anything would get irritating if you listen to it just over and over again. I know this because my kids will get obsessed with like certain things, and like my stepson at the minute, he's very into Star Wars, so he's just humming the Imperial March just over and over again all the time, and I'm like, you have to stop. So I think whatever song I picked, I would get sick of real fast. And like, what if you're just not in the mood for it, but you really want to listen to music? I think that would be a very difficult thing. I'll go Albatross by Fleetwood Mac because I think it would take longer to get annoying than most things. Have you ever done internet dating? Yeah, I'm 35. Like, I grew up in the time, like, internet dating became a thing just as dating became a thing for me. So yeah, I've tried internet dating. I've met people on all sorts of internet sites. And my goodness, I've had some interesting experiences doing that. Do you like country music? Some of it. I'm not like genre loyal, so I like some country music, I like some pop music, some rap music, some metal music, some whatever music. Like, I'm not genre specific. I love Dolly Parton and she's country. So yeah, I do like some country music. Alright. What would you change about yourself if you could? I'd make me more successful. So I'd probably make me smarter. If I was smarter, I would then have better business acumen and be more capable of being successful. I don't need to change much, just have a bigger brain, please. Okay. Would you rather visit the Tudor era or the Victorian era? Tudor. I think the Tudors had more fun. Victorian got very stuffy, didn't it? And very sort of like, oh, you couldn't show like the legs of tables in case men got excited and ridiculousness. Whereas I feel like the Tudors did a lot more sort of, you know, fun stuff. They were drinking and partying and having sex and writing stories, and and being more interesting, whereas I think the Victorians became very like, don't do fun stuff because it's naughty. And I like fun stuff. I don't want to be all stuffy and Victorian. I would rather be a wild drunkard Tudor. I'm sure that comes as a massive surprise. Okay. Do you like sex? Well, I just said I want to be a Tudor, so like read into that what you will. What are your plans for the weekend? Well, I need to edit this video because that will have to go out on Monday. I will be working on our film because we're so very, very close to finishing our film. Oh my gosh, we are so close. We've got all the footage now, like delayed by the pandemic, obviously, and very stressful, and we've been all tense because of not being able to finish filming. We've laid down all the vocals for the songs. We've got the other bands who've written for us have done their songs. We're getting the last bit of score done for the last bit of footage that was made, and then we have to do like watch throughs and watch throughs and watch throughs and just find little colorization edits that need doing, and you know, just little bits that need fixing. I will be walking my dog. I'll be probably watching telly with my kids and playing on the PlayStation with my kids and looking at my kids' drawings, things like that. No massive big plans. We don't really tend to have massive big plans. But yeah, just trying to get our film finished and chilling out with my children, probably. Right, I'm going to do one more because I have done quite a lot. No, I'll do two more. How many have I done? I don't think I've got time for two more. Unless you're like, let me just shut up. You can tell me if you do. Right. Do you prefer sweet potato fries or normal? Depends on the circumstances. Usually normal. I like normal chips, but I do like a sweet potato as well. And sometimes I just fancy them. Generally I just go for normal because you don't need to mess with a chip, as I would say. You don't need to do that. But every so often, like, yeah, we all have some sweet potato fries. I'll be like, you know what, I really fancy dunking some sweet potato fries in mayonnaise. Mwah. But most of the time, I would just go for standard. Okay, one more. Ooh, which will it be? This one. Nice little short one. Netflix or Disney Plus? I like both. I've watched excellent things on both. I'm loving the fact that Disney Plus is getting all the Marvel TV shows because we love those. And we are watching Lost on Disney Plus with my daughter. It's her first time watching it and she's completely obsessed with Lost. So Disney Plus edges it for that. But I also really like Netflix and I've watched loads and loads of things on Netflix. And my kids watch a lot of My Little Pony on Netflix. So I'm going to edge it to Disney Plus because of WandaVision and Loki, which are just fabulous. But I wouldn't generally necessarily say that one is better than the other. But because of my current pleasure in those shows, I'm going to give it to Disney Plus. So thank you very much for joining me for another episode of Ask Me Anything. I hope you feel like you have got to know me better. If I haven't got to your question yet, I'm very, very sorry. I will, I promise. I do just go through them and just see what comes out and yeah, have a good time. And I always enjoy this period of the week because it's always really funny and strange and I'm never sure what I'm going to get asked, so it's really fun. So thank you so much for being part of it. If you subscribe to this channel, the rest of the week I'm putting out writing advice videos and other stuff will go out too. And you can go to my website, which is jjbarnes.co.uk, and there you'll find links to all my social media, all my books, and the film I was talking about, Hollowhood, and other stuff like that. And you can send me messages there if you want to ask a question, or you can comment on this video, or find me on social media or on Ask FM, and I will put all your questions into my little bag of tricks and see what comes out and try and answer. So thank you very much, and I'll be back again soon. Bye.